Welcome back to it, guys. The Now Morning Show continues as we get ready to give you 552, a musical experience. No stranger to the Now Morning Show, John Arnold is joining us to give us some more information, this time as a performing artist. And we are also joined by Mr. Neil Lealock, a performing artist on the cast as well, where you can get a ticket to enjoy this experience. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Good morning. Nice to be
Morning,
here.
morning.
I am refreshed to have you, Mr. John Arnold, in the capacity of a performing artist this morning. And I'm looking forward to hearing what this jazz and popular music experience would be like. So let's start with you, John, in terms of describing how you would say 552 is an experience.
Yeah, so I mean, one of the things we have noted is live music in Tobago is a little bit on the decline. And so I know operating in the Karawat space for several years, live music was big. And so one of the things that has always resonated with me is we have to find a way post-COVID to again keep this live music thing coming. Neil is the one who actually called me because we are good friends and we talk music all the time. And he came up with the idea of 552. And so he is in a better place to talk about how the idea came. And when he said it to me, I said, no, man, let's do it because it's going to be your strength and my strength. And those two coming together should be an interesting combination.
Sounds like it. So Neil, then tell us a little bit, or even more rather, as to what exactly this concept is.
Well, this just came to me like, as you might say, an epiphany, and because John and I are such good friends and we've been playing music together and it's a natural thing. And you also have that space where, as musicians, normally we would gig a lot and we would have jam sessions and whatever. But we find that, as John and I iterated before, we're in a space where that's not even happening anymore like that. When this thing came to me, I just called John right away. I'm like, look, 552, I just got this in my head. We work it out. Let's do this thing. And I think John took about a nanosecond to say, let's go. So yeah.
Sounds about right. Just so that I'm clear though, 552, the numbers have a specific significance in this at all?
Yeah, let me tell you. I mean, go for it, Neil.
Go on, John. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
No, so I think
nobody wants to tell me? Neil, you're holding back on me. What is the 552 about?
No, I'll tell you. No, the idea at first was, hey, let's do, you work on 5 things that speak to you. You know, Neil is good on guitar, bass, piano, but he's a vocalist, a really rich voice. And he then said, and you do some of your strengths, and I have done a lot of the solo piano work. And also, we then proposed that we do 2 pieces together. But now that has morphed. In other words, we are now 5 presentations, 2 presentations. So when we say presentation, we mean one song might be made up of a medley. So it may not be one song. So it's more like 5 presentations to, separately, and then 2 together. So that is basically the concept. Yeah.
Well, at least it's not 552 performances, which would have been real intense, but this one is certainly going to be remarkable all the same.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, gentlemen, I'm noting that we've identified specifically jazz and popular genres. But if we're talking melodies and medleys rather, we're going to probably get a little mix of Caribbean music in there somewhere, some reggae and some other genres as well.
Yeah. It's in terms of my set, a lot of it will be concentrating on calypso and soca, because I'm very passionate about the fact that we can have calypso and soca served in another format, which is not just jam and wine, but you can also do it actually in relaxation mode. Actually, just if I have 1 second, a lady actually told me yesterday, my last CD, which only focuses on that, she said she now has a problem playing it in her car because it makes her so relaxed. Sometimes she have to turn up the volume to stay awake. And that was an interesting piece. No, I'm serious.
Good problems.
Yeah.
So Neil, in terms of your set, your collection of performances, if you will, are there any particular genres that we're going to see more of from you, Neil?
Well, me being very much a soul vocalist, regardless of what genre I'm in, it's all soulful stuff, because I came up with the whole Stevie and Donny Hathaway and Michael and that era. So it's basically a pop thing, a pop feel, but with the soul vocals. And I have a little surprise thrown in there, and plus I have a couple originals as well that I've performed quite a lot all over the world. And yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised that there will be a surprise, but we want to give somebody a surprise this morning, making sure that somebody wins themselves tickets to the event. So while we're waiting for the calls to come in, guys, you know our numbers to call. They're on your screen right now, 622-4010, answering a simple question to win. Could you, John Arnold, remind me as to time and location? We've been putting up the flyers, but just give the people the info to be safe.
Kariwak Village, which is like the premier facility really for these kinds of events. These very intimate conversations in music. Kariwak Wellness Village, Kariwak Village in Crown Point, very easy to find. And we start at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., and we always start on time, as you know. There's just a simple cover charge of $50, no biggie, but you can also call and book to have dinner. There will be special on drinks and so on at the bar. So it's really a nice evening of music. I just want to tell you, Inga, don't get caught with Neil. I know he's humble and all that, but Neil is actually, and I want to put it for the record, people need to know, he's actually the producer of that very shadow favorite song called Dingoli.
Which is why somebody from South wants to get in on the mix too. So we want to hear from the caller from South. Good morning, San Fernando. Are you on the line?
Yeah, my name is Anne-Marie Warner.
Okay, Anne-Marie. I want to ask you a quick question to make sure that you are ready to go. Can you answer a quick question for me?
Pardon me?
Anne-Marie, can you answer a quick question for me? Are you hearing me?
I'm not hearing you good. That heavy rain down here. You can speak up a little louder.
No, Anne-Marie, if you're listening to the TV, that's not going to work well for you. You have to listen to the phone. And I hope that you're going to Tobago, but if you can answer the question, the ticket is yours. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Yes. So tell me the time and the location for this performance.
Yeah. Speak up a little louder.
Anne-Marie's listening to the TV and I'm hearing it. So Anne-Marie's giving us a little bit of trouble, but in that case, we are looking for another person to answer that simple question and win themselves that ticket. Now, if we are to look at the history between the two of you all, we have incredible productions both ways. So it's definitely one you do not want to miss. You need to come down to this particular show. But let me see who's on the line to do that giveaway. Do we have a caller? Good morning. All right, call drop. But guys, it sounds like you all are going to have a good time and everybody's just going to enjoy it regardless. At just $50, whether or not we get a caller this morning, I'm sure the evening is going to be packed, but please remind them of the numbers to call if they do want to book those tickets and make the reservations again, please.
They're 639-8441 or 355-1809. 639-8441 is probably easier to remember. 8441-639 today. Yeah.
A lot of numbers. 552 is what we're talking about, making sure that you guys continue to give us stellar performances. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this morning. And best of luck, as they say, break a leg, right?
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, Ayaka, to you and the team.
Have a good one. And, of course, you guys can stick around for even more entertainment right here on the Now Morning Show. We'll be back.